Hi everyone.
Hi guys, karibuni sana. Nice to be here once more. It's
Yeah,
Thursday. Just one more day and the week ends. Woohoo.
I know. Hi Yvette.
Hi Nicole.
You've
Nice
been
to see
good.
you. I'm fine. It's a nice sunny day actually after
Today it's a little
a
bit
dull
hot
week.
for us. Okay,
All,
Yvette.
all
What
is
I'm
good.
what I'm going to do, I'll let you go ahead, and then I'm gonna go on my phone and see who I can tell.
Mhm. So guys, welcome to our live session. And as usual, tag your friends. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Tag your friends so that we all learn something from this session. And Monday was amazing, guys. Oh, your contribution was priceless. Your feedback was super. And yes, we're here for everyone. We're here to encourage each other. We're here to hold each other's hands and move ahead together. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Nicole, how was your experience on Monday?
I loved it. I loved the way everybody was participating, and it was so
Yes,
amazing. It was so
yeah,
amazing. Yeah, I
yes.
totally loved it. And the feedback, like you said, was awesome.
Yeah, and the theme was generally so uplifting for me. In fact, after that, I just got this renewed energy, and the rest of my day just went so well. You know, when you talk
Eh,
about positive things, and then it kind of affects your day positively, and that happened to me.
Wow,
Yeah, and
positive energy.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and guys, thanks for your feedback. Thanks for all the inboxes. And this is actually a follow up of the Monday's show. So we got quite a
Mm,
number of feedback. And yeah, given the times that we have a pandemic right with us, and why lie, many people have lost, their source of livelihoods, relationships have been broken. It's generally been a period of turmoil. Yes, and and many people are wondering, so how do they keep their heads up, yeah, when all this is happening? And this is what this live session is all about. We're going to be discussing how to be optimistic even during hard times. Sometimes hard times are
mm,
inevitable, they are part of life. Sometimes there's nothing we can do about it, but it's how we
yeah,
navigate through hard times that will, make us thrive or fall. So
mm,
we're here to thrive, and we're here to help each
kabisa,
other just
kabisa,
grow
kabisa,
and grow.
kabisa. Okay,
Yes.
life is to encourageana and learning from each other and stuff. For me, I'm a
Mm.
little bit under the weather. Oh my God, but it's just
Ole.
now that I'm having breakfast. Yeah, I'm like, I thought, let me starve whatever is affecting my body. Let me starve it for a while. So I've been starving it. I've not had my breakfast. I have it with me here. I might eat it. So anyway, Asanteni, I'm seeing people are joining us. Join us, say hello, and tell us where you're joining from. Tusalimie. Tuambie whether
Mhm.
you are here on the last show, what you enjoyed, what you love. So leo, like Yvette is saying, to me, a little bit of a recap and taking a
Mhm.
different angle, kiasi, because we enjoyed, we love appreciating life live.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, Yvette, I don't know whether you want to get on with it ama unangoja tusalimiwe kidogo, watu watuambie
Wacha
anatusalimia
tusalimiwe. Yeah, guys, tusalimieni. Please tell us where you're at. And also remember to give StreamYard permission to show your name so that we see who's commenting. Yeah, so please let us know who you are and where you're at. Yeah, that's the idea. Always good
kabisa.
to
Nasahau kuchat CJ. Woo. And Jess. Anyway, Aki times are hard. People are struggling. Things are bad. What people are going through
mm,
a lot of things right now. So you can understand
mm,
what people are busy. What people are busy in my job, my friends, worrying about finances. There's so much going
yes,
on right now in life. Then
yes.
tunajaribu to
Mm,
just with the positive energy that's left. Because if
mm-hmm,
we don't encourage people, if we don't try to bring that positivity in life right now as it is, we'll just have, let us do where we will be seriously. We just want to be
Mm,
that little light left, that little positivity left. It's not like we're
yeah.
not going through. We are, we
Yes,
are.
times are hard. Finances zimeenda chini, streams of income zingine zimefungika. It's tough. I know a lot of people who've lost their jobs. People have lost loved ones to COVID. I mean, we've never experienced anything like this, at least not in our generation. And
Mbaya, like every other
it's
week mtu sijui amefeliwa na nani, mtu amefeliwa na
mm,
nani. Ah,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
wow.
The sad part
Yeah.
is like every week there's a funeral. Like you look at your WhatsApp group, every day there's a message. Oh, we lost so and so lost their parents. You know,
And
it's really sad.
you can
These are not
send them
the
to
best
WhatsApp group and
days
sometimes
to
you just
live.
don't know what to do. Sometimes the notifications are so much, unashindwa sasa, what do I do? Is it time to
Mm,
leave and concentrate on the others? It's so conflicting. It's
yes,
absolutely
for
conflicting.
sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah, but
anyway, you're ready. I'll
good
let you.
news.
Mm,
Yeah, good news is we can, navigate these times positively, and at the end of
mm,
it, emerge, as winners. We don't have to fall. We can still try whatever it is that we can do and just go through this
mm.
positively and also look forward to a brighter future.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we can compare it to natural selection, we better be the strong ones that get left behind. We better be those
That's
people.
it. That's it. Yes. Mm.
Imagine at 86 tumeka hapo hivyo care home na wewe Ivete nasema unakumbuka venye COVID
Yes.
ilitupeleka?
Mm, mm. Yeah.
Yeah. When
So,
everything was so dull and sad and grim
mm,
and stuff. So yeah,
yes.
sad times. Anyway, feel free, guys, to share with us your experiences during this COVID. What has happened to you? How you're dealing with it? What are some of the things you're doing? Personally, yesterday I was getting strange symptoms. Nikalala the whole afternoon. I only spoke to one friend of mine, Diana. I don't know if she's come on. I couldn't tag her.
Oh, mm,
Jioni nikamwongelesha nikasema tu, you know what, let me not take this for granted, it could be something serious. I made myself some concoction and drank that. Nikaenda
mm,
kulala, mara baridi, mara bones achy and stuff. Nikajipaka marob, all those vapor right. Asubuhi woke up to a nice bath, nikaeka hapo my detox na nikaeka my vapor rub. So I'm feeling a little
mm,
bit there, but I'm not quite I'm not
mm.
quite there. So yeah, tell us your experiences. What has happened? What has happened?
Yeah.
Most of my friends have lost friends, have lost families. So sad.
Mm. Yeah.
Hi. We don't get to see who that is again. Yvette, when you're ready, you get on with it, my darling.
Yeah, so guys, I'm going to go straight to the point. So we are talking about how to stay optimistic during hard times. And yes, I have just some few tips that will help us keep a smile on our faces, even as you're going through these uncertain times. And that these are tips that are very much within our reach. We just need to change our mindsets, maybe, or change a bit of our lifestyles. And guys, I know that at the end of it, we are all going to emerge as winners. We're losing no one. Sote tutashinda hii. It will be a thing of the past. Okay. So I'll dive right into it. So my first tip is when these things are happening, the job losses, the income losses, maybe you got an eviction notice from your landlord because, hey, you've got rent arrears, unajua za miezi mob, or your school fees, ujalipa, and you're just wondering, okay, what next? You're at the verge of giving up. But guys, ask yourself, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Yeah, just change it a little bit. Yeah, and ask, why is it happening for me? Sometimes when things are happening, it's maybe a redirection, or maybe there's going to be, a silver lining in all this. So just trust that the universe is aligning things in your favor. So that job loss, that loss of income might be tough. Yeah, it's a dark cloud, but remember there's a silver lining. So just change your perspective and ask yourself, why is it happening for me? What message is there for me to take? Yeah. For example, you've been in this job that probably you're in a toxic work environment, or it's a job that you don't really like, and you've been thinking of leaving the job. Maybe this is the time to pursue that which you've been putting off for a while. Yeah, maybe this is the time God is giving you the opportunity now to try out some other things. Yeah, so think of it as things happening for you, things happening in your favor.
Yeah, yeah. I think most of the time we come from a victim point of view, and that's why we think,
Yeah.
oh, every bad thing happens to me. Oh, I've lost my job. I'm not surprised this other thing is happening to me. And
Mm,
that is a really bad angle to look at it from, because it just makes you see
yes.
things
Mm,
as being worse than they really are. But maybe there is a
mm, mm,
lesson. Maybe there's a lesson. So if you start asking yourself different questions instead, then yeah, the answers will come to you. I do like that.
mhm.
I do agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yes. And Nicole, also you've brought something up, yeah? A victim mentality. We just need to stop looking at life from a perspective of I'm the victim, yeah, and
Mm,
look at life from the perspective of I belong here. I'm a creator. I'm a
yeah,
child of the Most High. I'm a queen. I'm
yeah,
an empress. I'm a king.
yeah,
Yes. Always believe that things
yeah.
are
And as a
happening
creator,
in your
you have to
favor.
be really careful. Yeah, as a creator, you have to be really careful the things you say to yourself and
Mm,
to others. So, because
mm,
every time you're speaking, you're actually creating.
very
Yeah.
true. Very true. So my second point is we talked about it last time.
Mm,
Keep a gratitude journal. Like every day when you wake up or every night before you go to sleep, list things that you're grateful for. We say that we'll start with two. I hope you guys were able to do this. It's a very empowering exercise. Every day, just think of the good things that are already in your life and celebrate them.
mm,
And what that does to your brain is that it changes your thinking from that thinking of, oh, I'm at a bad place, to the thinking of, I'm at a good place. There are good things happening in my life, and it will just change your entire day, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had talked about simple things, the fact that you've woken up that day, the fact that you're healthy on that day, the fact that you've got friends and family. Those are small, ordinary, everyday things, but it's just
Mm,
good to appreciate those things, to keep reminding yourself that in
mm,
spite of everything that's going on around you,
mm,
there's still
mm,
pretty good thing, amazing things happening in your life.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Oh, oh,
journal
it's a really,
that, yeah, and also sometimes just get your journal and look at the things that you've listed. You'll be amazed. There's just so much to be thankful
yeah.
for.
We
Mm.
did mention it last time that how sometimes Facebook brings up good memories for you, and that
Mm.
in itself reminds you that you know what, there's a day that things were good, and you can still come
Mm.
back to that. And
Yes.
another thing that I like reminding myself when I see something maybe in a journal or on Facebook,
Mm.
a beautiful reminder. You can also tell yourself really simple things like been there, done that, going back. So it's
Yeah.
something that was really, yeah, it meant something for you. Let's say you lost your job or you lost your beautiful house and you're thinking you can never go back to that. Just tell yourself, been there, going back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
going back.
Very true. Very true. And that's the beauty of journaling. You get so empowered, and it makes you realize that you have the ability to choose the life that you want to have. When you look at your
Mm,
journal and you're like, so I did this. Okay, I can do it again. Yeah. You
I can
feel
do it
this sense
again.
of power. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Um, Number three is self-care. We always talk about self-care. And I know that times that we feel like, oh, self-care is selfish, but guys, no, self-care is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Yeah. And always
How many
make it a
times have we
priority.
spoken about self-care? We are always reminding people that it's so important to look after yourself. I don't know whether
Oh,
we can
yes.
emphasize it.
Oh, yes. Always, 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 always look after yourself. And looking after yourself goes beyond just unajua going to the spa and doing all these exotic things, even just speaking kindly to yourself, yeah, affirming yourself, telling yourself that you are a good person, you're doing the best you can, things are happening in your favor, being gracious to yourself and kind to yourself. That's self-care. If there's a hobby that you like to, to do, something you like to engage in and gives you joy, do
Mm.
it. There are people who are so good at gardening. Yeah, and it
Yeah,
gives them this sense of peace. Yeah, it takes them to a totally different place. Do it.
yeah,
Part of
yeah,
self-care.
yeah.
If you need your sleep, you don't have your 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours of sleep,
Mm.
do it. Yeah, when you need to rest,
Yeah,
please, yeah, take some time off, put your feet up, turn on the TV, just relax, yeah. Yeah, and where
yeah,
you can, go to the spa and have someone, do all that stuff on you,
it's-
massage and manicure, pedicure. Just treat yourself, yeah. And this
yeah,
reminds you life is good. That's so basically
yeah.
do what you love.
I
Yeah.
discovered a powerful self-care. I put it under self-care because it's so connected to self-care than anything else. The power of forgiving yourself. For me, I've learned
Mm.
so much to
Oh
forgive
yes.
myself for so many things, for
Yeah.
my human flaws and stuff. And I found it
Mm.
to be a very, very powerful self-care thing that all of us should have. We have this problem of first, like you said, associating self-care to something, like negative, to being
Yeah.
selfish. And then that
Mm.
makes us not to be gentle to ourselves, not to be
Oh
kind to
yeah.
ourselves.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't love ourselves enough to know that we deserve those treats that we readily give other people. We
Mm.
deserve all those things. We don't think that we
Mm.
deserve to forgive ourselves and just wait
Yes.
there for maybe, oh, my parents did this to me, that's why. Oh, my boss was like this, that's why I lost my job. Always
Mm.
blaming things. You come from a point of love and forgiving yourself, everything else falls in place, and it's so beautiful. So I
Yes.
feel like I'm losing my voice too. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So guys,
yeah,
forgiving
most
yourself.
welcome.
And sometimes when we make decisions and then things don't work out, we carry
Yeah,
that, yeah. We carry
yeah,
that burden like all through our lives, yeah. But we just need to let go. I mean, we
mm,
are just human and we make
yeah,
mistakes, yeah, and we are
yeah,
allowed to make mistakes.
yeah,
So let's learn to forgive ourselves, and it's okay. Let's remind ourselves every day that it's okay to make mistakes. We take the lessons and run with the lessons and leave the burden of unajua, the guilt, nini, leave all that behind.
yeah. Leave
All
those
that is,
behind.
yeah, all that
Lakini
is part of,
tukisikia venye tu hujiongelesha, when you are quiet and the things we tell ourselves, yani
yes.
ungekuwa your own friend, aunge tolerate that nonsense you tell yourself.
Mm,
If you come from a
mm,
point of kindness and loving yourself, and self-care becomes easy and natural, you won't
mm,
feel guilty at all to that spa. You've
yeah,
worked hard, you
mm,
have to look after yourself, you will go ahead and do it.
mm,
Bila
mm.
apologies.
And
Bila apologies. Yeah,
no, equally, and
nice.
forgiving oneself is not very easy, though with practice and the right mindset, you can achieve it. So
Mm,
you just need to shut down those voices that keep telling you that, oh, you made this mistake, those voices that keep reminding you of things that didn't work out in your life. and instead
Yeah.
affirm yourself. Affirm yourself, know
Yeah.
you're a child of the Most High, know that you're given free will, and you're
Mm.
also allowed to make mistakes. And
Yeah.
you're a creative person, you're smart in all that you're doing. And you know what? That mistake is not like your destiny, that is just part of the journey.
So, Yvette,
Yes.
you're trying to tell people to do some of this self-care during this pandemic and stuff. Okay, people
Mm.
are trying to survive and stay afloat. The last thing somebody wants to do is spend money on spa. So what are you gonna tell
Mhm.
people on that? Unataka kuambia mtu aende spa na hajalipa landlord, mbona atampatia atapiga
Yeah,
viboko?
kabisa, kabisa. But even just taking a walk, yeah, nature, kwenda out there on nature, it has a calming effect. Whether you like the beach or you like going to the woods,
Yeah,
whatever, whatever makes you feel good, engage in it. Some people love baking, some people love cooking, some people love spending time with friends, or listening to music. There's so
yeah,
much that you can do to just make you feel good and make you relax. And
yeah,
believe me, you'll smile and life will feel good. Mm. So no, it doesn't have to be
yeah.
expensive all the
I'm
time. You
laughing
go for a new hairstyle, nini
at
nini. Just do things that are within your control.
no.
Mm.
Okay, just na comment yake na haraka haraka. Hello beautiful ladies, loving the show plus your lipsticks. Yani leo nimejaribu kucopy Yvette. You'll be back with more comments. What is it going on lipstick na mask?
Sisters, I
Seriously.
hope lipstick yako ilifika Nicole, just as we still remember.
Hiyo nao ni promise and fulfill. Hiyo ni promise and fulfill. Yeah, I don't know whether everybody watched last show. If they should, it was really amazing, and I did share my story on
Mm,
there. But I'm not going to go and repeat it
yes.
at all, at all.
It
But
was a
looking back,
powerful
self care,
story.
yeah. If self care was a priority in our lives, we would, I probably wouldn't have gone through that because, at that time you're young and you're always like in the rush, you're just like doing everything and taking in so much. You don't realize, what, there's time to sit back and just look after yourself.
Mm,
So, yeah,
mm,
it's really important that you put self care as a priority, whatever age you are in. It's something you
mm,
learn and practice and get better at it. Yeah,
yes. Yeah. Once you start doing
cool.
it and it becomes part of your life, you just get better
You
at
just
it.
do it.
Mm,
You just do it. Come on, me the way after I've had my nice warm bath, that's already
yeah.
self care. You don't
Mm,
have to go spending money you haven't got every single time just for self care. No, 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 that's not what we mean at all. At all.
yeah. Alafu pia there's like where I stay in the morning, guys go jogging. But that's self-care. Unajua that morning period when the world is peaceful, alafu tu wase wana jog tu kwa barabara. It's part of self-care and you don't
Mm,
even need extra resources for that. So if you're a
yeah.
jogger or you're someone who loves walking,
Mm,
try doing it often and believe me,
yeah.
you feel so good about your life.
Yeah. At least a moment where you just forget about everything and you're just like
Mm,
concentrating on one thing, just one
yes.
step at a time, right? You literally forget about everything the world
Yeah.
has and
Yeah,
the world
true.
is waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So guys who are joining us, now we are talking about how to remain optimistic during hard times. Yeah, hard times are
Mm-hmm.
inevitable. And
Mm,
right now we are going through a pandemic and they've been, unfortunately there've been job losses, losses of income, losses of loved ones. But we just
mm.
believe that with the right mindset and when you do certain things, then, this period will be a little bit more bearable for all of us. So yeah, that's what we're discussing. So
Yeah.
on to my next
Salimia,
point.
say hello and tell us where you're joining from and joining the
Yeah.
discussion. Mimi najaribu
Mm.
kureserve hiyo sauti just in case pia ina plan kuenda or anything. Nasikia tu
Mm.
it doesn't sound like me. So yeah, what else have we got for us, Yvette? Leo tunachangamkia appreciating life and being positive
Mm.
even during hard time. Actually,
Yeah.
if you don't do that, tutakuwa tu sucked in. There's so much going on right now. Unajua hii
Mm.
kitu, this pandemic is so strange. We thought it was something that would just last. Okay, aman, tukakaa tu
Yeah.
tukasema, okay, 2 months.
Mm.
Okay, we give it 6 months. A year,
Yeah.
2.5. What? Why is it going on and on forever? So we are
Yeah,
still
and
here.
remember how we were all looking forward to 2021 because we thought that now
Yeah.
come 2021 things are going to be
Tulikuja
better.
na strike bila kasiriko and stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
the beauty of it is by and by we're learning to live with it. Pole pole, pole pole too. Yeah, with the right
Yeah.
measures in place. And I hope, guys, we're all keeping safe in our little corners in the world. Yeah, always remember to mask up, sanitize, do all those things so at least you're physically okay.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Asante.
Mhm. Sasa, so the next one is keep an open mind and just an open perspective during these times. Yes, so much might be happening in your life. Uh,
Mm.
things that are not so good. Unajua, yeah, and the big one that has affected almost everyone is income loss. So think of it this way. Some of these things could be a launch pad to your next destination. Yeah.
Mm.
Probably ulikuwa kwa job yenye you're not happy, or maybe you have so much more to offer, yeah,
Mm.
than what you're doing at your previous job. So this could just be the beginning of it, the beginning of you know your next path.
Mm.
Yeah, so sometimes some of these things are a redirection, or
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
another one, probably you're living in a neighborhood, but anyway, God has planned for you to live in a, a neighborhood that's even better. Yeah,
Mm.
so yeah, just keep it positive, keep an open mind, because you just
Mm.
never know. Yeah, some of these things that happen, they may be so negative, but maybe they are the gateways to other better things that are yet
Yeah,
to come to you. Yeah, and lots
absolutely.
of people have this testimony, lots of people have shared these testimonies.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Hi. So, hello, ladies. You've had to adjust your lifestyle since the pandemic is here to stay. We've adjusted
Mm.
a lot
Oh yeah.
and a
Mm.
and
Mm.
we're still adjusting day in, day out.
Yes.
It's just
Mm.
crazy. It's just
Yeah.
crazy. But we
Mm.
that's what we're trying to do, is that we can't give in. We can't let this win. We have to survive
Mm.
this. We have to survive it for our children, our children's
Absolutely.
children. We have to survive it. Yeah, whatever
Mm.
it is planning with us, tunaiambia hapana, tutashinda. We are
Eh.
the human beings, tutashinda.
Mm.
And we are looking
Yeah.
out for each other, learning from each other and encouraging each other. At least we are here and we're still able to do things like this show, watch this show,
Mm.
we're still able to do
Mm.
those things. There are some of these things that we should be grateful for and not take for granted. And not take
Oh
for
yeah.
granted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen our ages going. Mtu mara kidogo ameenda hospitali na ndio hivyo hivyo ameenda. Unaona?
Anarudi home.
Na ndio hivyo
Mm.
ameenda. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we really, really need to get busy and do those little things step by step. We don't have to go big and do huge changes. Amanini. Step by step, pole
Mm-hmm.
pole, and make sure that tutasurvive hii kitu. Tutasurvive.
Mm.
Na kama tunaenda, kama tunaenda ndo plan yetu ya kwenda, it's okay. It's to
Sawa.
the high
Ni
power.
sawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of my
The thing is, yeah, the thing is, while we are here, we make it bearable, yeah, so that we're
we
not
make it
always
bearable.
grumpy and miserable. And I like vile
Yeah, I can
amesema, adjust your lifestyle. Eh,
yeah.
eh. And there's so much
Utaona kweli
positivity.
fight. Mm.
Yeah. So nasema
Yeah.
there's so much power and positivity in what she said. I don't know if it's a she or a he. I can't see the person who wrote that. Yeah. So yeah, when you have the right mindset, it will be very easy for you
Mm.
to just make adjustments. And because again,
Yeah.
you know that you're doing that, yeah, so that you can go this period, this pandemic period,
Mm.
unajua, seamlessly,
Mm.
bila mashida
Mm.
mingi. And also you're doing that
Mm.
knowing that things are going to get better and you'll get back to your old
Yeah.
lifestyle or even a better place. Yeah. So adjusting your lifestyle does
Yeah.
not mean that you to may concede defeat. No, it just means that we have accepted the period as it
Mm.
is and we are flowing with it. We are
Yeah,
adapting
because
to it.
that
Yeah.
wrote that book about World War, the one that survived the war, being in the camps and stuff. I don't know what his name is. It won't come to my head right now. But he was
Mm,
asked, you know what was different for you? What made you survive during those times? You know, being there, seeing people die every single day. 1 minute when I select be random, when I select randomly, you don't even know what criteria they're using. We just at least ukijua what criteria something is used, and then you know how to come and you know where you know what how to protect yourself, what angle to take or
mm,
something. But I own idea what criteria
yeah.
they're using. Just come one day, pick somebody from the camp, wamempeleka. You never get to see that person again. You
Actually,
know?
yeah.
Alafu even after the war and stuff, some people were just dump, waliacha tu huko hivyo wakakufa tu njaa, 'cause
Mm,
hakuna mtu wa na kuwarudisha kwao, nobody knows kwao, you know, and
mhm,
that is really sad. But then he's saying what happened during those time is hope. Unaona,
mm,
alikuwa
mm,
yuko busy
mhm,
visualizing and the hope that he wants to be the one who tells the story. He wanted to
mm,
survive because he tells the story, what it was
yeah,
like. And that he
yeah,
survived it. Because he seems like he doesn't think that he was any special or different from anybody else. Unaona? But just
mm,
to be one person, kama kuna mtu atakufa, wacha mimi niwe huo mtu mmoja mwenye anabaki na aseme what really happened, how
mm,
it really
mm.
was.
Yeah, that,
And
that
if you
person
that
had the
is
right
really
mindset.
powerful.
Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
Imagine
Amazing.
having
Poleni
hope
kama
when you were in those
tunapotea.
concentration camps. I think we need to
Mm.
emulate that.
I
We
know.
should.
So in that little corner, will be the one to survive this and tell the story. And
Mm,
there's nothing wrong with going to the next realm. No, there's nothing wrong. I really respect the laws of nature. We are
mm,
here, we live. But sometimes what we don't want is it happening to us when we were young and living children. We know how it becomes a vicious cycle. It's not really good for our children.
yeah,
No child wants to lose their parent. It's not right.
yeah.
It's not the order of life that much. But if it
Mm,
happens, it happens. We respect that order. We know there's a reason for everything, and we respect it, and we go on with it. But right now, you
mm,
know that you've done your best. Know that you've done your best. So for Bible lovers, what a Bible in advocate for looking after yourself. Look after your that
mm,
temple. So
mm.
don't go ati or kama itanishika itanishika. No, we can't choose that
Mm, we
mentality,
can't
and we
give
have
up.
to support each other.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't give
Cool.
up and we won't give up.
No, we're not
Yeah,
doing that. So cool.
yeah. So another way of looking at life positively during these hard times is surrounding yourself with loved ones. People who are your cheerleaders, people who genuinely care for you, people when you are on a positive vibes, people who will encourage you, uplift you, inspire you. So be very, very intentional about the people that you relate with. Unajua there's someone that you'll go to na ni sunshine. Yeah, so those are the people that you
Mm,
want to surround yourself with during this
mm,
time because
mm.
you'll be encouraging each other, you'll be talking all the positive vibes, you'll be looking for solutions and not
Yeah,
getting grumpy about the current situation. Yeah. And
yeah,
also remember when you reach out to people for support, you feel like the problem is just halved in a way, just by talking to people.
there's power in sharing. There's
Yes.
absolute power in sharing. There was a post
Mm.
that we shared. Was it yesterday? I think
Mhm.
Zara is the one who shared it first, and she was saying
Yes.
about sometimes we want to forgive people and go back to relationship
Yeah.
that we shouldn't even be in, toxic relationship and stuff, or
Mm.
because we want to be that person who forgives them. But sometimes it's better for you to just walk out of BS.
Oh,
Don't
yes.
keep going back.
All the time, all the time, not just sometimes.
I know I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that because I think, oh, forgiveness is so powerful. I love forgiving. I love what. So sometimes people use that. People take advantage of that, and that is toxic. It's not right for you. So don't go
No.
back to places you shouldn't be. Come on, come and end a relationship that you shouldn't even be in. Don't go back running for it. Jipatie
Mm.
shuli, jipatie shuli seriously.
Yeah.
We've been talking about healthy boundaries and stuff. We create healthy boundaries. I hope we are not misunderstanding what healthy boundaries are. Because people think, oh, boundaries is just telling people off and you move on. No,
Mm.
boundaries is you're trying to save that relationship, yeah, but you want it to be healthy. So you're being
Mm.
assertive, your voice. Ni kama tu unaambia tu mtu vizuri sana, I don't like you sleeping on my bed. Unaona?
Mm.
So
Mm.
I understand, okay, we can do other things together, but kitanda yangu ama bedroom yangu, you know?
Mm.
So that is healthy boundary. Unaona? But if they keep on disrespecting that and you keep on saving that relationship, ama unamgombanisha tu for no reason, that is not healthy boundary
I
at all.
know.
So yeah, yeah, hakuna kurudia hizo relationship. Move forward and replace that person with positive people, positive things. If you
Mm.
can't find, we are here online for that.
Yes.
That's why we
Mm.
have movement for that. Come for positivity. Hapo hivi
Mm.
hatupiganangi ati sijui makelele when the way people just enjoy going online na kutukanana. This is not the place for that now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, true. And also another thing, yeah, that I will add still under this point, surrounding yourself with loved ones. I think also be intentional about the things that you consume. Yeah, most of the times on social media, I mean, let's admit it, most of the times what hold masimu zetu, we're always checking out
Mm,
things online, yeah. Let's also be intentional about the things that you're watching, the things that you're listening to. Let us make sure that there are things with a positive message, messages that will uplift us and inspire us, messages that will make
mm,
us want to be more, want to do more, or just, just smile and live a good life. Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't hurt, but then you miss nothing and you lose nothing when
Mm,
you leave some groups because of the
mm,
amount of toxicity and negativity that's in those groups. If anything,
absolutely.
those
Asante.
kind of oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I was saying if
Asante.
anything,
Thank you so much.
kinds of
Sometimes
groups
people get
that
to know who it is. Mi nachungulia, acha nione huyo ni nani. Thank you.
achungulia.
Oh, thank you, Fab. Asante sana. I'm seeing Virginia is here. Yeah, we've really adjusted. And you know why people are becoming unwell too? It's the fact that we can't
Mm,
even do the things we used to like doing. The visiting of
yes.
loved ones, traveling. We
Eh,
just stuck and stuck and stuck. So,
yeah,
what are the changes?
isolation
Is
fatigue.
inevitable. Changes are constant. So we've got to find ways of surviving and changing with times.
Mm,
Hard times will come, but we have to survive them. We have to find positive ways of surviving this hard time. Yeah,
eh,
Yvette, did you have any more stuff for us lined
so
up?
yeah, still under this point, I know sometimes
Yeah.
social gatherings have been restricted all over the world. But you know what my friends and
Mm,
I do? Sometimes we tuna schedule Zoom. Because
mm,
previously we'd have dinners or breakfast or coffees. So these days we schedule Zoom and just talk and laugh and share, and it feels good. It feels really really
yeah,
good to see everyone and kupiga story
yeah.
now. Yeah, so just don't go through this alone. Find a group of
Don't go
people
too
that
far.
love you and support you mkuwe nao hapa, and also don't get immersed in those negative social media pages. And if
Yeah,
anything, those things just gonna raise your anxiety levels and stress.
yeah,
So if you can leave
yeah.
them, the better. Yeah, but if you're
We
there
call
for
this,
don't take in too
yeah.
much of that. Mm.
We call it success your
Okay.
way movement. And you know that the thing is, people keep on thinking that success is just money, 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 money. But there are times you have to put that, just leave that and look
Mm.
after yourself. You're not good to anybody, not even yourself, if you're not looking after yourself. And that's why we are
Yes.
having a topic right now. You just got to
Mm.
drop it. Even if it's pesa, 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 you also you need it every
Nah,
single
not
time.
all the
It's not
time.
doing you any good at times. Sometimes you just got to pause, take a
Mm.
pause and reflect. Unaona
Mm.
hiyo pesa unatafuta, that risk umejieka, that high risk umejieka, ukajieka kwa situation you're not even supposed to be in. What good will it be if you don't even survive these times? What
Ah,
good will
yes.
it be? Yeah, what good will it be if your children lost their parents?
Mm.
What good will it be to anybody? If your
Yeah.
entire family wamekuwa tu to the surface of the earth, sometimes it's not worth it. Sometimes we need to take a chill and know where we come from. We keep on saying money is good. We're not saying money is not good. Money is absolutely good. But
Very
that's
good.
like
Mm.
ni tamu ajabu. We're not saying that it's not. We will never say that it's not. But we're just saying,
Uh,
making sure that we survive these times, stay
yeah.
positive in these
Yeah.
times, and look after yourself.
So
Yeah.
yeah, nimekuwa nostalgic. Remember when we just started this forum and we were talking to different people and different people were telling us their version of what they think success is.
Mm,
And surprisingly, these were totally different people, people who some of those people had never met each other. And everyone talked about success being spiritual wholeness, being physically healthy, of course, having your finances in place, so it wasn't just about money, it was the different pillars of success for everyone. So,
yeah.
guys,
Mm. So if we
so
concentrate on this,
sisi
like,
pesa tu,
yeah,
eh,
if we concentrate on this, then we will really survive, and we bring our testimony. Nataka sisi wote tuwe tumesurvive. Nakumbuka, how did you even do that? That's the whole idea
yeah.
and the whole point.
Yeah, it will
Sasa,
be so beautiful when after all this, when the pandemic is well contained and it's no longer a cause of alarm, and then we just have a show where we are talking about the pandemic days and actually laughing about it because we've all made it through. That will be
it's
super.
very, very cool.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
bittersweet because we've lost a lot of people, like
yeah.
every single
Yes, we have.
day.
We have.
What? So rising. Yeah, so
Yeah.
rising. Thank you, bye.
Yeah. So Engine, I have how many? I have like okay, four more points, but really simple ones. So the next one is to allow yourself to have bad days. Yeah, bad days are gonna happen. There are days that you just feel emotional. You feel like, man, say nothing is working out, and you get angry or you get sad or you feel disappointed. Please allow yourself to feel that emotion. There's no good
Mm,
emotion or bad emotion. Emotions are just messages that something somewhere is happening, and
mm,
just allow yourself to feel it and release
mm,
it so
mm.
that you then feel lighter. Yeah, so you don't have to be
Yeah.
like overly positive. You're human being,
Mm.
you're
Yeah.
created with emotions.
Yeah.
Najua one moment you're
I think
happy, the next
really
moment
important.
you're sad.
Mm,
Yes. So and it's okay to admit to your loved ones that I'm struggling with this, I'm not happy about this.
mm,
Um I lost my job or I lost my relationship or I lost
mm,
whatever and
mm.
it's affecting me in this way. Allow yourself to feel your emotions. There's no
Allow
shame.
yourself to feel. It's so good.
Yes.
What you
Mm,
resist persists. So sometimes it's just good to just
yeah.
let those emotions go through those
Mm,
emotions. We've lost loved ones. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad. It's
mm,
okay to miss them. That you haven't had time to see them for the last time. It's okay to go through all those things. Just give yourself
mm,
time to recover and deal with it. Don't just go beating yourself at oh Nicole alisema mkwe positive, go positive. No, we don't want to
hapana.
be misunderstood at all. We
Yeah.
are human
I
beings.
don't even
Yeah.
alafu tena I don't know who lied to us at allowing yourself to be angry or to be sad is a negative thing. No. Imagine it's not.
Mm-mm.
It's not.
Necessarily.
Yeah, things happen in life, And
Mm,
the very natural reaction is to be sad or to be angry. Yeah, but it's
mm,
what you do during those situations that now will
mm.
constitute what's either positive or negative. But just allowing yourself
Yeah.
to feel something and to admit that feeling, that's
Mm,
totally okay. It's very
yeah.
human. Yeah, it's not a
I
sign of
do
weakness.
agree.
Mm,
I would like to encourage all of us to keep up the pace. Maybe your lifestyle used to be so good before the pandemic compared to now, and you're thinking losing hope. Please know
mm,
that you're not alone in this. Keep up the pace. I believe that the pandemic has distracted all of us in one way or another. Let's also try new
mm.
ways of doing things. Don't stick to one thing as if you're an old tree. Kabisa,
Yeah.
love you back. We'll love you
Yeah,
right back.
absolutely.
Wewe
That's
si mtu
fantastic.
umepandiliwa hapo hapo utatoka. Hapana.
Mm, mm,
I, wacha kuwa stuck in your old ways. Adjust.
mm.
Adjust. Unaona,
Yeah,
yes, you want that good life back, but right now it's not gonna happen. Right now we probably can't travel like we used to. Forget about that. Look for other ways, better ways of doing things, and you will
yeah,
survive it. You will
yeah.
survive.
Actually, yes. The thing is, live within your means and be realistic with yourself. Huh?
Mm,
If maybe your source of livelihood it may change,
mm,
it's okay. And maybe your friends are still, getting their full salaries at work. Yeah, just be
mm,
realistic with yourself. You don't have
mm,
to compare yourself with other people. Just
mm.
adjust. Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have to. If previously you do those weekly, those things that you do weekly, like you meet your friends for a drink, nini nini. Sometimes, anyway, you just have to adjust your life.
yeah,
Um, if you're living in a very affluent neighborhood and you've lost your income, it's okay. Should you need to move because of your
it's not the end
circumstance,
of the world.
it's okay. I mean, right now, you don't have
Mm,
to compare yourself with someone else. Right now, it's about you putting
yeah,
yourself first and putting your
yeah.
family.
There's this
Yeah.
other thing that is working for us, and I think you are gonna speak about that today. The fact that, like
Mm,
us, today I'm like, oh my god, low energy. But the fact that I
mm,
have to be there for others and inspire others and
mm,
stuff, it keeps me
mm,
going. It keeps my mind
mm,
off my problems. So,
mm.
what do you think about? What were you going to say about all that?
Yeah. So what I was going to say is you add some positivity to someone else's life. Yeah, show up for other people. Yeah, make a difference in the world in your own way. You don't have to strain to do this, yeah, because
Mm,
the power of serving humanity is that you feel some sort of fulfillment. You get this
yeah,
from your own issues, and you feel
yeah,
like you played your part in the world.
yeah.
Mm.
It doesn't have to
So,
be big things, any small ways, just being for others,
yeah.
reaching out and being that positive
Yes.
energy. You might be the
Mm,
only positive energy that they've had on that day. So, in our little ways,
mm,
we want to change the world in our corners. We don't have to go and see what tuna needed X platform. Not all of us will be there, not all of us, but where we are, we can always make a positive change.
yeah, kabisa. And this one, even just checking on your friends, huh? Uh,
Mm.
writing messages to your friends just to encourage them. It makes you feel
Mm.
good. And maybe you'll now your friends will now engage you in conversations
Mm.
and kwambia, oh, thank you, I really needed to hear this.
Mm.
It just makes you feel good about your
Mm.
life, and it makes you feel good about being here, even if things are really hard. Yeah. And
Yeah, I personally reckon that when you trying to be, sorry, I personally reckon that when you're trying to be that thing in the world, when you're trying to be
mm,
positive and stuff, okay, first it gets your mind off things, and then you start
mm,
realizing that there's a greater purpose in life. You start
mm,
realizing that what, there's something beyond this, which is vitu ndogo ndogo zinataka kusumbua.
yeah, yeah, kweli,
Yeah.
kweli. Mm. Yeah. So what I was going to say is like what we are doing now. I really look forward to the shows because and no, we're not like experts at some of these things, but
Mm,
just the thought of making a difference in someone's life,
mm,
you know,
mm,
uh, making someone believe in themselves because of something really simple that we did. That for me, it's really been a positive thing in my life. And I look forward to Mondays and Thursdays.
Likewise, likewise. So then hata unajisikia tu no, but once you do it, you just
Eh,
feel good. Once you start preparing, you just feel good. The more you share,
yeah.
the more you learn, the more you get better at whatever topic, that's the whole point
Mm,
of it. You don't have to come from an expert point of view. Because again, if you're there for somebody, you'll try and find ways. You're coming from a good place, you'll make a change. It will
oh,
matter.
yeah.
Very
Mm,
important.
yeah,
Yeah.
kabisa, kabisa.
Exactly.
So, um, okay, we've spoken about the next point, huh? And it works for me too, spending time in nature. Uh, yeah, wherever you are. I mean, we are not living in confinement at hatuwezi kutoka nje. If you can go out there and catch some sun, or if you live next to the ocean, just go for your
Mhm.
beach walk, whether it's in the morning ama jioni. If you
Mhm.
live at the countryside, kama wengine wetu, take those walks, be somewhere in nature, away from the noise of the world and away from the concrete jungle. If you can,
Mm.
it has this calming
Leave the
effect.
phone behind. Leave the
Mm,
phone
mm.
behind. Don't take the phone if you
Oh
can help
yes.
it. You don't
Mm,
really need. As long as
mm.
somebody knows where you are, just leave that phone behind and get some quiet time. Knowing and nature, you and nature.
Yes, yes. Ah, this always
That
works. And nature is free. That's the best part
it's
about
free.
nature. It's
So,
free for all. Na hakuna mtu atasema hii ni nature yangu, hii ni
you
nature
na
yangu. It's
maji
free
na
and accessible.
boreta. But
Eh.
we also in England, we do have lots of nice woods. At I'm not so far from one. It's like about 15 miles from here. I'm not so far
Yeah,
from one for being
yeah.
well known. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. I don't know that anybody has some questions or any more
yes.
contribution. Really glad you joined us. When you join kuchelewa, I'm Nicole Hanselman. Hata sijui kama niliintroduce leo. And I'm here with the vet. Yeah. This is such a
Literally
great
dive through, we didn't
movement.
introduce ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, gonna schedule. But I've survived the life. I've survived the show, and we have to show lead by example. Even though Jana gonna
Mm,
ask, but I can't let this beat me. Whatever it is,
yeah.
sitaki kujua what it is. Well, nimejisaidia in my little ways. Then I
Well,
know
just
I'm good. Then I know I'm
hydrate. Yeah, take your home remedies. Utakuwa sawa. And of
yeah.
course, stay
Napenda
safe.
home remedies. Saa zingine
Mm.
nasemanga tu mtajua kweli mama yangu alikuwa daktari.
Eh,
Ama
yeah,
mtajua mama yangu alikuwa daktari.
najua
Yeah,
tena
she
si
could do all
lazima
those
ati mtu aende med school to be a healer. Mm-mm. Me, I believe in the power of healing. I believe that there are people who are gifted with that
people are
power of
different.
healing. Yeah, kuna watu
It's
wako
what
gifted.
I say for time. Mm. If you believe something will help you, it will help because it's your mind that is healing you, nothing else.
Mm.
So
Mm.
utakuwa sugar pill. If you believe it will help you, it will help you. Because I believe nyanyangu
Yeah.
alikuwa daktari and flowers from Nyanya coming all the way from the grave to get me
Mm.
well.
Yeah.
To get me well. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Yvette, for the preparation and helping us today. Sijui kama kuna maswali ama any addition. Yeah,
Mm. What are you
it's
guys
always nice.
doing to remain positive and optimistic during this time, hii time ya COVID? Please share
Actually,
with us.
what is everybody doing? Because kila mtu lazima tu. So far, we are still
Yeah,
here.
there
There's
must be
something we're doing
something.
right. Yeah,
Mm.
there is something we're doing right to be here.
Yes. Mm.
And it could help somebody else. So there is something you're doing right somewhere, whether it's eating well or whatever.
Mm.
Actually, eating well is so important. You don't have to wait until you're unwell for you to eat well. We need to do that at all times. So,
Mm.
asante sana Yvette. I don't know kama maswali
Thank you.
zitakuwa.
Yeah. Oh, hobbies also, you just never know. Those hobbies may generate you money. So yeah, if you have the chance to develop your hobbies and talents, do it.
Yeah. Na if you have a spouse, mkuwe busy tu, muendele tu msamiane
Yes.
mkiona. There's
Eh,
a very powerful force. It is a really
yeah.
powerful force. Just two people being together and sharing a bed, really powerful force. I'm
That's
doing ndo pia imekusaidia kusurvive mpaka saizi.
and we need more of those
So go
COVID
on and make
babies.
sure you do. Yeah. We like to go spouse.
What mama spouse tunataka COVID babies. We want them named after us.
Disadvantage ni umoja kwa mgonjwa, wewe mwingine pia you're likely kuwa mgonjwa, but
But there's power
it's
in
really
numbers.
power.
Tusaidiane.
You make me laugh. Anyway, sasawa. Sasa hata
So
mimi sasa I've stabbed whatever germs that were ailing me, that were making me feel bad. Niendelee na marob zangu na maconcoction. My concoction, I put everything that stinks. So by kesho nitakuwa tu nanuka mambo mengine.
ni sawa.
I know. For my health,
Bora uhai.
whatever it takes, whatever it takes. I got to put garlic, ginger, lemon, and sometimes lime. Hoho, I don't know, but there's power in those things together. Cayenne pepper and normal pepper as well. If you have, what else do you get to put? More because anything that I can find.
Honey?
Like,
Do you add
yeah, I
honey?
like makumusha. No, I don't put honey in this. So that's not how I learned it. I don't really put honey in this, but I don't think it will cause any harm. And I
It
don't
said that
know why
honey,
I don't
honey,
put honey because honey has lots of great.
tunasemekana iko na antibiotic properties. So
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
jaribu.
It's one thing in the world with Hayozi, so that powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kabisa.
So honey is good, but I don't use it on yeah. Mtu akitaka concoction kama yangu, usiende kama unaichemsha unaweka tomato tu unapika supu. Sio supu, ni dawa. Na inanuka vibaya. Mimi nafikiri unatibu germs zote kwa nyumba. Cause hii inanuka vibaya. It just feels like you've cleansed the whole flipping house. So kama kuna wadudu walikuja zingine ziko
kama kuna wadudu wataenda. So let me ask, I don't know if it's the same case in the UK. Lemon and lime zimekuwa gold because over here for a while lemon and lime was so expensive.
I've not really noticed because I do not generally shopping imekuwa expensive. Na mi ununua lime, I buy that. I buy them like that. So sija notice, but food imekuwa expensive. It's really expensive. What you buy for 30 pounds size, you need like 60 pounds na hiyo si shopping yako kawaida.
Wow, that's double.
Imagine kumekuwa expensive, like unbelievably expensive.
Wow.
Yeah, but I would imagine payment a Jew. I would imagine. Yeah, I love my lemon. I don't know how much it is. Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, for the past almost 1.5 years, we've been on lemon. Every day you drink your lemon water, because you want to pump your body with vitamin C. So,
but too much with COVID, too much of it for your teeth, for example.
Oh.
So again, you need to stay steady with it. Yeah.
So we take it in moderation.
Yeah. You know what I do with my body? If there's anything that I know is beneficial for my body, naitumia, I can use it for maybe a few days, then stop, then use something else, something different for a few days, then stop. Yeah, so that you don't end up using the same thing every single day. Because a lot of these things, too much of anything is poisonous, and I believe in moderation and temperance. So everything I do, mujaribu temperance. Like we were talking with you earlier today about vitamin C and stuff. I do love vitamin C, and I do take vitamin C because of my skin tone. We don't get to absorb. But that's vitamin D anyway. But I have to be careful and ensure that my vitamin C and D equal up there to boost my immune. But it's not something I want to take every day either. You know.
Okay.
It's not something I
Okay.
want to take every day. I want to give my body
Mm.
some time up front to do its own business and try to figure things out and stuff. But I still
Yes.
do
Yes.
that.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's also said that whatever you crave at any point in your life, whatever you crave, that's the thing that your body needs at that time. So it's
Yeah,
good.
usually that is. Yeah,
Yeah.
usually that is. And then
Mm,
this we even mentioned it today, what to resist persist. So sometimes if you get too obsessed with this COVID thing and getting COVID and stuff, you might end up
really,
attracting it to
they
yourself. You got
matter.
to be careful. Yeah, you got to be really careful on amount of all the things you're telling yourself.
Mm,
I was showing you about goji berries. They're really powerful, but I'm not taking them in a long time. What I says Sema. Um, um, okay, I'm not being paid to advertise anything. It's just something I use for myself. So I don't know whether you can read that. I want you to be able to read that. It says they're high in
I can't read
antioxidants,
the small
vitamins,
print.
minerals, highest concentration of protein of any fruit. Can you read that?
No, I
Contains all
can't.
essential amino
It's blurred.
acids. Let me come closest. Source of vitamin C. You can enjoy it with a snack, healthy smoothie, or topping and stuff. It's a
Mm,
powerful superfood. Powerful
mhm.
superfood. So, because I do some of these things, I have to be careful with the vitamin D tablets a lot because I try to
Yeah,
take this other stuff as well. But
the
anyway, before
natural
I lose
one.
my voice, I hope we've learned something. I hope we've enjoyed this session. I hope you didn't notice that my energy was. I hope it went well.
Yeah, so guys, my prayer is that we all make it out of this pandemic alive, well, healthy, not just healthy physically, but also healthy mentally, spiritually, and in all aspects of our lives. And I believe we're all going to make it. Yeah, I am so positive about that. Yeah, so yeah, let's keep keeping on, guys.
Yeah, and we are here for each other. So, Sister, how we are there for you. If you have any questions, if you want just somebody to
Mm,
talk to, we are here for exactly that. To inspire each
mhm.
other and learn from each other.
Yes.
Otherwise, a Santoni.
Asanteni sana. So till Monday, tutaona then. And for all daddies in the group, we wish you a happy Father's Day in advance. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Happy Father's Day, actually. I'll tag
yeah.
them all later. Happy Father's Day to
Mm,
all of them. And some of us who play both roles be a kind of happy Father's
yeah.
Day, but we
Yes. Mm,
also. But yeah. Happy Father's Day to everyone. I hope you have a
everyone.
brilliant weekend and we'll see you again on Monday. Yvette, look after yourself. We
Yeah.
have
Self-care.
we
Self-care
have to go to
priority.
preach, so we've got to survive this too.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
And we will.
We will. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
See you again on Monday. And go on and tag your friends and invite your friends to the group to grow pamoja tuwe wengi.
Mm.